In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to structure your Slack channels. If your Slack sidebar has grown unwieldy, sections are the simplest way to bring order to the chaos. By grouping related channels together, you'll scan less, find conversations faster, and keep your focus where it matters. We'll walk through creating sections, choosing a clear name, and quickly adding the right conversations with a couple of small tips to keep things tidy as you go. Start by opening Slack, either in your browser or the desktop app, and make sure you're in the workspace you want to organize. Look over to the left sidebar where your channels live. You'll see an option for more actions in that area, typically shown as an icon near the top of your channel list. Click that to open the organizational tools Slack provides for your sidebar. From that menu, choose Create Section. Sections are collapsible headers that sit above your channels, so a thoughtful name will make scanning easy for you and your teammates. In the window that appears, you'll see a field to name your section, along with an option for suggested section names. Click Suggested Section Names to browse Slack's recommendations. This is helpful if you're not sure what to call a section or want to follow common conventions. In the name field, type Public. This label works well for broad, open-to-all conversations that the whole team might reference. Now click Create and Add Channels. Slack will open a channel picker so you can quickly populate this new section. To accelerate things, use the Select All option. This selects everything in the list at once so you can then fine-tune what stays. Next, unhighlight any channels you don't want in your public section. Simply click a highlighted channel to deselect it. Keep channels that have wide visibility and ongoing value to most teammates, and remove anything that's private, very niche, or temporary. Take a moment to review your choices. A cleaner section now saves you from constant rework later. When you're satisfied, click Add Conversations to confirm. Your new public section will appear in the sidebar with the channels you kept selected neatly grouped underneath it. Let's repeat the process to create another section so you can continue shaping your sidebar. Open the same More Actions menu in the sidebar and choose Create Section again. In the name field, type Public once more. If you're experimenting with organization or splitting groups of conversations across similar categories, don't worry, you can always refine names and contents later without changing anything inside the channels themselves. Click Create and Add Channels to open the picker again. This time, locate a private channel you want grouped under this new section. Private channels typically show a lock icon. Click the private channel to select it, then choose Add Conversations. That adds it to the section immediately, giving you a clear place to find it alongside related conversations. At this point, you've created sections, used suggested names, and practiced both bulk selection and careful deselection so only the right conversations land where they belong. A few final pointers can help you keep things consistent. Choose concise, descriptive section names so everyone understands what belongs there at a glance. As your work evolves, you can adjust your sections. Sections are flexible and won't affect channel permissions or message history. When deciding what to include, favor channels that have lasting, shared relevance, and avoid overfilling any one section so it stays scannable. If something feels out of place, it's okay to move it later. That's all you need to start structuring your Slack channels with confidence. With just a couple of clicks, clear naming, and a mindful selection process, your sidebar becomes a powerful map of your organization's conversations, helping you and your team find information faster and stay focused.